Now the time has become imperative to ask this fundamental question whether democracy, as propagated, propounded, and partially imposed by West, has really suited the civilizational requirement of country like India, and China very cleverly deciding very early during 1949 itself that the democracy was mainly a vehicle of imperialism, colonialism, produced by the factory of capitalism, and they decided to do not to allow democracy to be imposed in China, which could have served the interests more of Western imperialist forces than the interest of the Chinese common people. But in India, because of the prolonged slavery, uh, we were deprived of the belief in our own genius, in our own traditional institutions. The complete colonization of Indian mindset led it to believe that democracy is something like divine. I mean, we did not even give that much importance to divine authority of kingship as we give to democracy. Democracy was taken for granted in India as a divine form of government. Now the time has come to ask the question and to compare what are the achievements of India under democracy, economic and substantive achievement, not the focus bazi and hawa bazi. All kinds of freedom of speech and expression, hawa bazi, no hawa bazi, because freedom of speech and expression is not going to create. It's not going to create employment. It's not going to create jobs. It's not going to increase per capita income. It's not going to enhance the living standard, etc. Ultimately, it's about what one has in one's bank account, and that is about growth and economic development. Has it suited India? Has it suited India? Democracy. So, democracy suited, or America exploited maximum out of democracy. Democracy suited Europe. They exploited maximum out of democracy. There was no room for other countries to extract anything substantive for their people out of democracy. Russia and China, they derived whatever they have from a different version, and that is one party government. Whether you call it communism or socialism, China is the model builder, where they have built a model in which communism, so political communism and market capitalism have given them maximum returns. But so far as India is concerned, democracy has proven to be a non-starter so far as economic achievements are concerned, scientific achievements, technological achievements, intellectual and philosophical achievements are concerned. A thorough non-starter. No, the time has come to invent something new, that maybe we don't have the luxury or freedom to completely revert democracy, neither we have the courage to go back to socialism or some kind of communism. So as we tried in the beginning some kind of mixing democracy and some kind of uh, uh, political socialism, not the liberal socialism, which again means exploitation. So not liberal socialism, but political socialism, in which the decision making processes must be centralized. Decision making processes must be centralized under a civilizational government, not under a leftist government. So for India, the way out is the mixture of democracy, and civilizational socialism, not leftist socialism. Civilizational socialism means taking economic decisions, in the broader context of civilizational interests. So socialism should not be allowed to be used only for industrial laborers or any other particular group or class. It should be in the interest of civilization. So India needs a mixture of rule of law, constitutionalism on the one hand, and civilizational socialism on the other hand, and the mixture of it can create wonderful results for India in coming 2 decades. It can give India what China has achieved under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping. India can repeat the same story with mixture of liberal, not liberal, but constitutional democracy, rule of law, of course. We cannot afford to lose the rule of law, but civilizational socialism. If it requires constitutional amendment, we should not hesitate in going for constitutional amendment also, and the public opinion making should be directed in this direction, that India needs inevitably civilizational socialism. Means in the interest of civilization, all tough decisions will be taken, all difficult decisions will be taken, all decisions which may not be liked by some groups will be taken. No compromise on it, no compromise on it. The only thing is that we will give the same result as the Chinese have given to their people. So now this is the high time that we must not only ask this question, but to go for full-fledged solution.